Today, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's the former Florida Gator Eddie Pinheiro to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. This taken in right around the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. From the gun, here's McNabb. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Got a man, it's Brown. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's McNabb. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Rolling to his right. That's caught at the 2. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's 2nd down. McNabb. Yeah, he's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Eagles will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. On 1st and 10, Young. He gets it. And right away, he lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Young. He finds his man, complete. That's Hubbard. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Here is Young. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Saquon Barkley. Here comes the pressure, and the Eagles get there to block it. Inside the 20. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Partners, you well know every block punt wasn't necessarily a called block. Sometimes the guy just finds his way back there. Doesn't matter. The play happens, and that one turned into 6 points because they handled it so well after the block.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. 3rd down, Young from the gun. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Out of the gun, McNabb. Bulldozes past him. And now he picks up the spare. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle here to Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
McNabb's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown.
Touchdown! A.J. Brown, 32 yards. And the Eagles take a 3-touchdown lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 21-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. Elliott on for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. Jones hit, and the ball's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles.
Boy, CD, what a start for them. Still in the first quarter. They're absolutely blitzing them. All the points that they put up, I'm not sure what you say on the other sideline right now.
I think it's as simple as this, partner. The way that they're playing, there's no limits on what this lead could become.
So plenty of fireworks here early. 35-0 now as the kick is away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll pass there over the middle to start things out. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Room here to run. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Young will set to throw. A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A give up the middle, Hubbard.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now Young.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Straight ahead with Hubbard.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Looking to throw, Young.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. second down, Young. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Young.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So Young will head to the sideline, and on is Pinheiro for the Panther field goal.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and they will remain well behind.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out.
Second down, McNabb.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely. No matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
18 Cardinal.
On 1st and 10, McNabb.
Quick slant here to Smith.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown, Eagles. A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Eagles continue to pull away here in this first half.
Elliott good on the extra point. And it is 42-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Hubbard.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. So on now is Johnny Hecker to punt this one away. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to float this over the middle deep.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Hey, Charles, you give me water. Jeez, Chuck, they cut off the halftime show again. Quicker than anticipated, ready for the start of the second half.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. and now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. Young to throw it.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Young to throw it. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. To throw, Young. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
But down this big, we know that they need touchdowns instead of field goals, but now it's add insult to injury because they can't even get the 3, Charles, on the excellent block there by the special teams.
And it certainly felt to me like the special teams consider themselves an
He's got it at the 15. Yeah, he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. C.J. Uzomah, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Still going inside the 20.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick-6. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Well, they go with a slant that time, 15 yards and a first down. Now here's Young. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The offense on third down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. They'll throw again. Young. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Carolina. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. Powerful running. Refusing to go down. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Eagles offense and A.J. Brown headed back out there.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting him, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds opening.
And that's caught inside the 30.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
A big play there for Philly. 51 yards. Now a first down throw. McNabb. Flush to his right. Stays on his feet. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. To throw on second, McNabb.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Now it's McNabb. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Elliott on for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. 5 plays there on that drive.
And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Throwing, Young.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. The play fake. Now Young. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now a first down throw for Young.
And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders.
And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 44-yard line. Now Young.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Young now. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Only a yard of the completion. It's 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw again.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Another shot to at least get on the board here. This is 3rd and goal.
To the air once more, Young. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier. And this time, there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. On 1st down, it's McNabb. He's going deep for Brown. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more...
And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the 4th, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Eagles come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the